Hey, deep divers. Ever feel like you're staring down this massive task, Like you're about to build a website from scratch? Or maybe finally tackle that monstrous junk drawer.
We've all been there, right?
We've all been there. But what if I told you there's this, almost like a magic phrase, something you can use to get AI to map out any project, no matter how complex, step by step?
And not just list out the steps, but actually explain why each step matters.
Exactly.
So it makes the whole process less intimidating, way more transparent.
That is precisely what we are diving into today.
I'm excited.
It's called the Let's Think About This Step-by-Step prompt, and it comes from the Generative AI Professional Prompt Engineering Guide. You ready to unlock this superpower?
Oh, I'm ready. This is a game changer. You're basically teaching the AI to think like a strategist
Ooh, I like that.
instead of just like a quick answer bot.
Okay, so for anyone listening who's maybe new to this whole prompt engineering thing, can you break it down? What does this prompt even look like?
It is so simple. It's beautifully simple. You literally just type, let's think about this step by step.
Yeah.
Followed by whatever your question is, your problem is.
Okay.
It's like saying to a friend, to a colleague, okay, before we jump into this, let's think about this carefully.
I like it.
That step by step is what triggers the AI to actually think through an entire process, right?
Okay.
Rather than just spitting out like a one-liner.
So instead of baking a cake by throwing all the ingredients in a bowl at once
Exactly.
and just hoping for the best,
Yeah.
we're getting a detailed recipe with this prompt.
Yes.
Yeah.
And just like a really good recipe, it not only tells you what to do, but why each of those steps is important.
Right.
Like, we need to let the dough rise for 30 minutes to
Yeah.
activate the yeast, create a nice fluffy texture, whatever it is,
Yeah.
right? So you're getting that level of detail and reasoning.
And that why is what I find so intriguing, because it's like you're not just blindly following instructions, you actually understand the logic behind it.
Exactly.
Which makes it so much easier to adapt if you need to.
Absolutely, yeah.
Or troubleshoot
Yeah.
if something goes wrong. But, I'm still trying to wrap my head around all of the practical uses for this, because the guide mentions optimizing a company's supply chain with this prompt.
Right.
And that just sounds kind of intense.
It sounds very complex, but it's
Yeah.
really about breaking down a huge challenge into manageable chunks.
Okay.
Right. So let's say a company's using this prompt, and the AI suggests, step 1, you need to analyze your current delivery routes. Step 2, compare those routes to real-time traffic data.
It's approaching things strategically.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's like, it is a huge, complex problem.
Yeah.
But you're right, it's breaking it down into those smaller steps.
Exactly.
And that's just one example.
One of many. Yeah.
Because the guide is packed with them.
It is.
I was blown away by how this simple prompt can do everything from analyzing customer feedback to like managing bugs, those pesky bugs in software development,
Okay, yeah.
which, the worst. And that's actually where it gets really interesting, because in the software bug example, there's a whole case study about how a company used this prompt. And the AI not only like outlined this super efficient bug tracking system,
Yeah.
but it explained why that system would lead to faster fixes.
What's fascinating is they ended up resolving errors something like 15% faster just by implementing the AI step-by-step plan.
15%. That's
That's
huge.
huge.
We're talking about real-world impact here, not just like theoretical mumbo-jumbo.
Exactly.
It's like having an AI consultant whispering the secrets to success in your ear.
I like that.
Okay, so we've seen how companies can use this to like streamline their operations,
Right.
boost efficiency.
Yeah.
But what about us regular folks?
Yeah. Let's think about this step-by-step prompt really help with, I don't know, planning a trip? Or finally learning a new language?
Absolutely. Remember that trip planning example?
Yeah.
We kind of touched upon it earlier.
Yeah.
Imagine you're typing in, let's think about this step by step. I need to plan a 2-week trip to Japan.
Okay.
The AI can then guide you through, everything from booking flights to finding accommodations,
Yeah.
even suggest must-see attractions based on your interests.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
So it's way less stressful than endlessly scrolling through like travel blogs and
Yeah.
trying to piece together an itinerary, which I always do.
Oh, totally.
It's like having an actual roadmap for your adventure.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. Like, instead of just winging it,
Yeah.
which some people can do.
Some people can.
I'm not one of them.
Me neither.
But yeah,
But yeah, having that roadmap is super helpful.
it is.
And it's not even just about like the logistics, right?
Right.
Let's say you want to learn, I don't know, how to speak Spanish before you go on that trip to Mexico.
Yes.
You could literally type in, Let's think about this step by step. How can I learn Spanish before my trip to Mexico?
Exactly.
And the AI can suggest language learning apps,
Yep.
maybe create like a little study schedule for you,
Totally.
find you a conversation partner.
For sure.
Wow. So it's not just about planning trips.
Yep.
It's about breaking down any goal
Any goal.
into those like bite-sized, manageable steps.
It is.
I'm starting to see how powerful this simple prompt can be for like personal growth and finally tackling those someday aspirations.
Exactly. And here's the thing. The guide even emphasizes how versatile this prompt is.
Okay.
It's like a stepping stone to even more advanced AI techniques.
Okay, now you've got my attention.
Right.
Advanced techniques. What is there like a secret level to AI prompting?
I know. Think of it this way. Let's think about this step-by-step prompt. That's like your foundation.
Okay.
But you can build upon that foundation by adding what's called priming text.
Priming text.
Yeah, basically you're just giving the AI a little extra context to work with.
So instead of just saying, like, plan a trip to Japan,
Yeah.
I could say something like, let's think about this step by step. I need to plan a 2-week trip to Japan, but I really want to focus on, like, its history and traditional cuisine.
Exactly.
Okay.
That little bit of extra information, that's priming the AI to tailor its response even more specifically to what you want.
So cool.
Right. It's like you're saying, hey, AI, I need you to think like a history buff who also loves sushi.
That's amazing. That level of customization.
I know.
It's incredible.
It's like having a personal assistant who not only follows your instructions, but like understands your unique preferences.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Right.
Okay.
It gets even better.
It does.
Yeah. You can integrate this prompt with other more advanced prompts to create what's called a chain of thought.
A chain of thought.
Yeah, imagine this. You're combining the step-by-step prompt with another one that's designed to, like, generate creative solutions.
Okay.
Right.
So not only are we getting the step-by-step plan, but we're also getting innovative ways to approach each of those steps.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, this is blowing my mind.
I know, right?
We've covered so much from like optimizing supply chains to customizing prompts for like our own personal growth.
Yeah.
It's clear that let's think about this step by step is way more than just like a simple phrase.
It's not just a phrase.
Right.
It is a tool, it's a framework, it's a gateway to a whole new way of, like, problem solving with AI.
It really is. You know, it's funny. We always think about AI like solving these complex equations or like writing poetry.
Right.
But this whole step-by-step approach, it's like
Yeah.
it unlocks this different kind of AI magic.
It does.
It's the magic of organization of planning.
Yes.
And it suddenly makes the seemingly impossible, well, possible.
Totally. And it's true.
Right.
This prompt, it tapped into the power of process, which is something we as humans have used for centuries, right?
Right.
To tackle everything from building pyramids to launching rockets into space.
Exactly.
It's all about taking a step back, assessing the challenge in front of you, and then coming up with a clear path forward.
And what I love about it is that anyone can use it.
Right.
You don't need to be like a coding whiz or an
Right.
AI expert or anything like that.
Yeah.
This simple phrase has the potential to revolutionize how we approach any task, big or small.
Absolutely. I love that you said that because it's like having a secret weapon
Okay.
against feeling overwhelmed, which I think we all feel.
Oh, all the time.
Right. That feeling of where do I even begin? This prompt just wipes that clean and says, okay, step one.
Yeah.
You know, it helps you regain that sense of control, build your confidence.
It's like that moment when you are facing that mountain of laundry and you just want to crawl back into bed.
Oh, yes.
But then you're like, okay, I'm just going to start the colors first.
Right, exactly.
And then suddenly it doesn't seem as impossible.
Exactly. It's all about breaking it down.
Yes.
And this prompt helps us do that with the help of AI.
With a little AI boost.
The little AI boost. I love it.
So as we wrap up this deep dive into the let's think about this step-by-step prompt, I have a challenge for all of our listeners out there.
Ooh, I like a challenge.
Okay, so think of something that you've been putting off.
Okay.
Something that feels just a little too big to handle right now.
Yeah.
It could be like writing a novel, maybe finally organizing your garage.
Right.
Maybe just like mastering a new recipe.
Yes.
Whatever it is.
Whatever's got you feeling stuck.
Yes. Got it in your mind. Okay, now for the fun part.
Yes.
Take out your phone, open up your AI tool of choice, and I want you to type in those magic words.
Okay.
Let's think about this step by step. And then watch as that AI, it transforms that daunting task into a clear, actionable plan.
It's amazing how quickly it works
It was really incredible.
and how empowering it feels.
Right, to take that first step.
Yeah.
And that's the beauty of these deep dives.
It is.
We uncover these like hidden gems of knowledge.
Absolutely.
And then we equip you with the tools to navigate your world
Yeah.
with more confidence, more curiosity.
I love it.
Until next time, deep divers,
Bye.
keep exploring, keep asking, what's next?